Well, hello, Paynesville Bulldog baseball fans. And today, the Paynesville Bulldogs will be facing the Kimball Cubs in a doubleheader. And I'm here at Paynesville's beautiful venue, Grandstand Stadium, with Josiah Walls. Hey, Josiah, how you doing?
Pretty good today, actually.
Good, and it's a pretty nice day out, a little bit gusty here and there, but overall, it's a good day for some baseball. Still, grass is a little brown, but she's greening up out there.
Yeah, strong wind out to left today. Deep balls heading over there. So for Kimball, lineup is number 7, Nick Gustafson in center field. Number 11, Aaron Service as catcher. Number 12, Zach Streit at third. Number 1, Tucker Schultz pitching. Number 20, Grant Garding at first base. Number 9, Joe Donne at short. Number 8, Zach Garding in left. Number 4, Tyler Stang at second. And number 9, Mike Binsfield in right.
And for the first game today, Kimball is the home team, so Paynesville will be up batting first. And leading off for the Bulldogs will be Sam Hopfer, our second baseman.
Yeah, just to remind everyone who's watching, this was a doubleheader, so there will be one long video for both these games.
So grab some popcorn and sit down and relax and enjoy this game.
Definitely gonna be a long day of baseball.
Long but fun.
Absolutely. No better way to spend a day, honestly.
Really, yeah. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but the Bulldogs will be facing Minnewaska, I believe, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock under the lights. That's going to be a big Friday night game. It's going to be fun to watch.
Definitely something Paynesville looks forward to, is turning on the lights and playing a game at night.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't happen often.
Especially a Friday night.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, here's Sam Hopper stepping up to the plate. He's had a little bit of struggle so far this season, putting the ball in play, but he'll turn around, I'm sure. And again, pitching for the Cubs is Tucker Schultz. Hopper takes ball outside.
Yeah, the Bulldogs definitely chatty today over on the bench.
That's what we like to hear. There's ball 2 way high. Counts 2-0.
Yeah, the Kimball pitcher's not starting it off too hot today.
And third pitch is also too high. Looks like a breaking ball or off-speed pitch. Counts 3-0. We'll see if Hopfer just takes this one.
Yeah, definitely not a great start for Kimball. Normally they're a pretty good squad, but I don't know.
Yeah. And there's a strike right down the middle. Counts 3-1 now. Another pitch right down the pipe. Counts 3-2.
Full count, definitely a challenge for that pitcher to come back from that 3-0.
We'll see what Hopfer can do here. And there's a hit up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit for Sam Hopfer.
Yeah, and that was definitely a popular point yesterday for the Bulldogs against,
well, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Against BBE. We had multiple hits right up the middle there. And again, the Bulldogs are 2-0 to start the season with wins on Monday and Tuesday. And up now is Sam Orline. Sam takes ball high. Hopfer's stealing, and he'll get there just in time. Ball passes.
Yeah, nasty one hopper for the shortstop that just missed it. Luckily, they had the center fielder back there to back it up for him.
Looked like there was a hesitation for both the catcher and Hopper possibly as he was stealing, but he got there safely, and now we got a run in scoring position for Orline.
Yeah, Bulldogs definitely opening up aggressive against Kimball here today.
Hopper gets a decent lead out at second.
Definitely good scoring position here for Sam Hopfer with 0 outs on second base. Counts 2-0.
Orline puts the bat down for a bunt, pulls it back just in time, but that will be a strike. Counts 2-1 now. Orline gets good wood on the ball, but pulls it foul.
Coach Wilson got his hands on that.
That was a good stop.
Yeah, just because of his age doesn't mean he's still good.
Right. Well, it counts 2-2 now. Hopfer's been pretty active there between second and third.
Yeah, definitely making those middle infielders think a little.
Right. There's a dirt ball. Hopfer's going to go to third. He rounds third, looks at home.
Yeah, deep in the backstop here, Paynesville. Didn't bounce much. Full count now.
Here's Orline with a great chance to get an RBI. And he hits it to the second baseman. Second baseman's charging, and he'll throw to first, and Sam Hopfer will score. And Orline's out at first, but the Bulldogs get a run early in the game to take the lead 1-0.
Yeah, number 20, Grant guarding over at first, showed off his hands there with a nasty one-hopper that came into him. Short from second base.
That was a good play.
Absolutely. Out for a run, though. I'll take it.
Now batting number 7, third baseman Grant Ludwig.
So Grant Ludwig up to the plate now. And he takes first pitch for a strike. And that pitch will be outside for ball 1. Counts 1-1. And there's a ball high to make the count 2-1. Now Grant Ludwig's a batter who's got a lot of power. Josiah, how do you feel about his chances of hitting one of these out of the park?
You know, if that pitcher lays one in there, he's not overly powering as a pitcher, so I really think he can hit one to the field.
I think so too.
High pop-up, though, to this seems like the second baseman.
And he does make the grab.
2 outs now here for the Bulldogs. Pretty decent start so far, though. 1 run in the inning.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a run to start off any game in the first inning.
Number 10, catcher, Zach Osendorf.
So yeah, up to bat now is Zach Osendorf. He's our catcher.
Definitely a good start for Paynesville, as the last couple of games, it wasn't until the later innings they got any points on the board for either side.
Yep. So Osendorf just took ball 1 there. Kimball's pitcher's been starting off nearly every count so far with balls. There'll be a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, their pitcher, Tucker Schultz, hasn't been so consistent so far in the first inning.
He's managed to battle back in most of the counts, though. Only giving up 1 hit so far. And there's a ball outside. Counts 2-1 now.
Definitely looking at the outside corners.
Yep.
Hard place to judge for a batter.
This umpire seems to have a pretty tight strike zone right now.
Absolutely.
And there's a low pitch for ball number 3. Counts 3-1.
The pitcher not mixing it up a whole lot with off speeds. Seems like a lot of fastballs. Still trying to get in the groove of things.
Osendorf hits it out to right field. Right fielder charging in and makes the grab.
Yeah.
So the Bulldogs, after scoring 1, go get 3 outs, and now it'll be the Kimball Cubs up to the plate.
Yeah, definitely a routine fly ball for the right fielder there. Up to bat's going to be number 7, Nick Gustafson, the center fielder for Kimball.
Yeah, Osendorf just got onto that one. He definitely has the potential to hit over the fence too, as he got at least 1 home run last year, I believe.
Absolutely, and there's one heck of a wind going out to left, and that's typically where he hits it. So
yep, just a bit behind and underneath it. I'm sure he'll find that spot.
Absolutely, a lot of baseball left here today.
Yeah, so pitching for the Bulldogs is Sam Orline. Behind the plate is Zach Osnorf, as I said. First base is Jared Campbell. Second base, Sam Hoffer. Shortstop, Luke Johnson. Third base, Grant Ludwig. Out in left field is Zach Schrader. And center field is Lucas Holtz. And in right field is Levi Bast.
Yeah, Sam closed the game 2 days ago against BBE. Doing really well.
Yeah, he did a great job. He allowed a couple runners on base, but he did a good job of getting out of it.
Absolutely. Only downside was next day. He claimed he was a little bit sore. So let's see if he can get the whole game through.
I think he'll be fine. And the Bulldogs do have a pretty good pitching roster this year, so either way, we have some depth.
Yeah, Paynesville definitely has the depth in the pitching position, which is always a great thing for us. But Sam definitely carries a lot of movement with whatever pitch he throws.
Yep. Yeah, he's not an overpowering pitcher, but he does have good control over the ball.
Absolutely.
And he's a lefty too, so that can be a struggle for batters to adjust to.
Yeah, definitely a different direction of curveball makes it hard for batters. And it was number 7, Nick Gustafson, up to bat. Lefty hitter here.
Looks like our outfielders are playing fairly shallow.
Absolutely. Levi out in right field, though, is one of the fastest players on the team for us.
He can cover a lot of ground no matter where the ball's hit.
Sam leads it off with a ball. And a foul ball straight into the netting for strike 1 here. Leadoff batter here, definitely butting at anything in the zone. Pitch on the outside low.
It looks like Gustafson might be crowding the plate just a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to get in the pitcher's head right away.
There's a high chopper. Oh no, that was a little fly ball. Routine catch there by Levi Bast.
Yeah, only had to move a couple steps there. Definitely showing off that crazy speed of his.
Yep.
Up to bat now is number 11, Aaron Serbus, the catcher. That's going to be a strike on the outside edge. Counts 0-1 with 1 out. Great start for the Bulldogs here. That's going to be a ball on the outside corner again. Counts 1-1.
Osnorf behind the plate is great at framing pitches. That was just a little too far out for him to frame.
And a weak grounder to first base. Jared Campbell picks it up and runs it to first to get him out.
Nice play by Jared Campbell.
And that's going to be out 2 for him.
See if the Bulldogs can go 1-2-3 here in the first inning.
Yeah, you know, no better way to respond with a scoring inning than to shut him out. Up to bat now is number 19, Michael Hoffman. Looks to be a DH. And hits a line drive towards third base. Grant Ludwig dives at it, misses it. Zach Schroeder fields it behind him, throws it into Luke. And that'll be a hit for...
Yeah, if that ball was any slower, I'm sure Ludwig would have got that in the glove. But that was a hard hit ball, just out of the reach of Ludwig, it looked like.
Up to bat now is number 1, Tucker Schultz, the pitcher. Sam definitely looking to get this one out. That's going to be a little inside looking, but it is called a strike.
Hoffman at first doesn't look like he's much of a threat to steal.
You never know. Sometimes those big men can move, I'll tell you what.
It's true.
And that's going to be a foul ball over the top of the stadium. Counts 0-2 here with 2 outs, 1 runner on base. Good standing here for Sam Orline. Looks over the first couple times and makes a throw, inside pitch, weak grounder to the pitcher, almost like a bunt. And Sam makes the throw over to first and gets him out.
Yeah, nice play there by Sam as he charged in, made a nice throw. And we retire him. They get 1 runner on base, but we'll go on to the second inning with a lead, 1-0.
You know, that's one of those challenging plays for the pitcher to go from pitching like that to throwing a regular ball.
Yeah.
Kimball coming slow out of the dugout.
Yeah, that's something you'll never see from Paynesville. We always sprint out.
Yeah, one of the Scoogs' biggest things is hustle for the players.
Yep.
And if you look, every time Scoogs hustles over to third, and there he goes.
Yeah, some of those little things that go unnoticed, but they, over the course of a season, they can help improve your mentality about the game and your focus.
Yeah, such a great role model for all the kids there. You know, Scoogs being one of the hardest working, you could call him a player for the team.
Certainly, yeah.
I always joke that he'd stop coaching baseball when he can't run to third, but I don't know about that. I think he'd go out there in a scooter.
Oh, for sure.
Love of the game.
Well, leading off for the Bulldogs this inning will be Luke Johnson, our shortstop.
Let's see what Tucker Schultz can do this inning for Kimball. Had one hit last inning.
Yeah, neither pitcher has gotten a strikeout yet. A lot of fly balls, a lot of easy little grounders.
Well, it's not going to be a no-hitter game, but still going to make for a good game.
Yep. And here's Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson.
There's a high ball, kind of toward his head, but he gets out of the way. Nice hustle by Zach Schrader to go get that pass ball.
Yeah, thank goodness for those new helmets.
It looks sharp.
Well needed.
And that'll be a strike right down the middle. Counts 1-1.
Yeah, the pitcher hasn't been so consistent lately. I wonder if he was seeing what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And there's a pitch, and Johnson rips it over to second base, and that'll be an out. So it was a hard hit, but right to the second baseman.
Yeah, Tyler's staying over that second. It's had 2 plays today alone.
Yep.
Still no strikeouts for Tucker.
So now we have Zach Schrader up for the Bulldogs. He jacked one the other day, one hopper to the fence. Let's see if he can do the same thing here.
Yeah, I definitely had the bats going 2 days ago.
And Schrader takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch is just outside. Counts 1-1 now.
Zach definitely quick into the box.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Tucker's trying to slow him down, though.
And there's a foul ball over right field outside the line. It looks like their outfielders might have a scout a little bit, as their center fielder and right fielder are fairly decently short, but then their left fielder's, he's back to a little ways.
Yeah, and the right fielder, after hitting that fly ball, is way over in right field.
Yeah. And Schrader goes for that one. Not the best pitch.
I would have think that right fielder would have moved towards the line a little bit.
Yeah, true, with that foul ball. But the count is now 1-2.
I suppose it makes a nice gap then for Schrader to hit.
Mm-hmm. And there's an outside pitch. Counts 2-2. Schrader's doing a nice job battling here.
Yeah, definitely inconsistent here with that pitcher. Seems to lay it right in the zone or way out.
Yeah. And there's a little chopper out to shortstop. Shortstop fields it. Schrader's going to make it close. And he's safe. He hustles it out. What a job by Schrader to beat that throw out.
Yeah, no kidding. That's where that receiver legs comes in from football.
Yep. Any other player, it probably would have been a routine ground ball for the shortstop, but Schrader's speed just got him that base.
You know, and Schrader could have pushed that to a full count. That looked like a really high ball for him.
Yeah. So the Bulldogs have a runner on base with only 1 out in the second inning here. Matthew Leeser's up the bat.
Yeah, with this fast runner and only 1 out, wonder what Scoots is going to do with this runner on first.
And Schrader steals right away. It's going to be... No, he gets there plenty of time. Throw was way off.
Yeah, it seems like the catcher has a weaker arm behind the plate.
If it was on target, it would have been somewhat close, but it takes a pretty good catcher to throw out Schrader.
Yeah, no kidding. Scoots is definitely going to make the most of their catcher.
Oh, yeah.
Count 1-0.
And Leeser takes the pitch for a high ball.
Counts 2-0.
Leeser's the DH for Paynesville. Obviously a pretty good hitter. And follows that one straight back. So it counts 2-1.
Yeah, he's on the timing. Just got to get center of that ball. Drive one out.
Yeah. Now, Kimball's a team who had a very good year last year, I think with 11 wins or so. But we did manage to beat them, and looks like their ball club might be a bit down this year, but we'll see.
Yeah, Kimball is definitely one of the powerhouses in the area.
Mm-hmm. And Schrader steals, and he's there by a mile. Wow.
Yeah, catcher couldn't get his footwork around Matthew. Big guy, didn't move.
Yep.
Counts 3-1 now. See what he does. See if he gets on first and creates a first and third situation for Paynesville.
Yeah, basically any hit to the right side of the field will probably score Schrader.
And walks him.
Yep. So there's the first walk for Kimball's pitcher, Tucker Schultz.
Still no strikeouts here.
Number 17, first baseman, Jared Campbell.
And up to the bat now is Jared Kimball, our first baseman. With two guys on base.
Yeah, first and third situation, Skook's definitely going to want to do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
The only one out here. Steals him right away. Throw it on to third. Try to get Schrader. Schrader was still there, though.
Yeah, as a runner on third, you got to be ready for those plays, and Schrader has his head up, and he was ready for it.
Yeah, each baseball team has their own different variants for what happens.
Yeah.
I know for Paynesville, we have different ways of getting runners from first to second.
There's a foul tick by Jared Campbell, and the count's now 0-1. 1-1, sorry.
Still one out with runners on second and third here for Paynesville. Great position for more runs.
And that ball's outside. That'll be ball 2.
Yeah, Kimball has moved their infield up. Definitely trying to stop Schrader from getting to home.
It's going to be a hard task.
Definitely something for the pitcher.
There's a solid hit out to right field. Right fielder makes the grab, and Schrader's going to take up as well as Leeser.
A lot of contact on that one, and it looks like the right fielder was aiming for Rielson over at first base over there as he dives out of the way.
Yeah, well, Schrader scores, and Rielson dodges the ball. We got a win-win situation there, and Leeser gets the third as Jared Kimball does a nice job of hitting a sac fly out to right field.
2 outs now here with 2 on the board for the Bulldogs. You know, watching Rielson go after that, hat came off. He has some luscious locks of his own.
Sure does. Yeah, so right now, Levi Bass is up to bat. He takes the first pitch for a ball, just high.
Yeah, I wonder if Grant Ludwig or Luke Johnson put Rielson up to it.
Maybe. And there's a rip, and that's through the third base shortstop gap. So Bass will get an RBI and a single, and Leeser scores to make the score 3-0. Bulldogs with the lead.
Yeah, neither one of the players over there really moved much.
Yeah, it could have been some miscommunication as to who was going to go for that, but good job by Bass.
Yeah, it's one of those split-second decisions you got to make.
Right. So now back to the top of the order, Sam Hoffer. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And he took that first pitch for a strike.
3-0 for Paynesville.
And looks like Bass is going to get caught in a hot box situation here. We'll see if he can get out of it. He's back and forth right now. He's one of the quicker guys on the team. And he's going to get caught. So a little bit of a miscommunication there possibly as Bass gets caught in a hot box situation. Heads up play by the pitcher.
Yeah, and it looks like Bass might have been trying to get a quick jump there, but the Paynesville The pitcher did step off in time.
Yep, wasn't a balk. But either way, Bulldogs do some damage that inning, scoring 2 runs.
With 3 hits now for Paynesville, 1 for the Cubs.
So I'll take the mound again for the Bulldogs.
Big thanks to Matt Dickhausen and the community ed for setting the live stream up for you guys.
Yep. Yeah, and if you're watching now, go ahead and spread the word to any friends who would enjoy this if you're not able to make it out to the games.
Absolutely, and there is another one after this, so if you guys are sitting at home, you want to get out, it's beautiful out here.
Yep.
Otherwise, feel free to comment and we'll address whatever pops up.
Jacob Burcham is another member of our crew who would normally be here, but he has a track meet today again.
Up to bat now is number 20, Grant Garding. It's the first baseman.
Cubs, number 20, first baseman, Grant Garding.
Cubs definitely need to respond here soon. Down by 3 here.
Garding's a pretty big guy. I'm sure he has a lot of power.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're hoping for at this point.
So Orline's first pitch goes just inside for ball 1.
And he does make a fly ball deep out into left where it
Just
escapes.
over.
Yeah, it escapes Schrader.
And that'll be a double, so not a lot of damage done there, but they do get a leadoff man on base as that ball is just out of the reach of Zach Schrader's speed.
And definitely it looks like Grant Garding can definitely move as he made it to second in a pretty quick time, beating out Schrader to the ball.
Right.
Up to bat now is number 8, Zach Garding, left fielder for Kimball. Good scoring position here for him. 0 outs, runner on second. And he makes a hack at the first pitch thrown. Easy fly ball for Levi.
Yeah, good read there by Bass. He came in right away, no second guessing himself.
Absolutely. Up to bat now is number 17.
Number 17, Tyler Stang.
Tyler Stang.
And the first pitch goes for a strike.
Yeah, this is their second baseman. Counts 0-1. Big swing there, but doesn't manage to get good contact with it. And a small pop-up to Sam Hopfer at second base, who dives and makes the catch. 2 outs now for Paynesville.
Yeah, it was a good job there by Hoffer to get that ball.
You know, that was a really good situation for Kimball, but in a matter of 2-3 pitches, it changed.
Right.
Paynesville's now in really good standing.
Yeah, Orion's done a good job of not making the ball as hittable in terms of good solid contact besides just that one a couple hitters ago, but
Yeah, and that's definitely a lot of the movement we were talking about earlier.
mm-hmm.
Tried an off speed, didn't land it. Looked to be a little low, counts 1-1.
That was a good fastball from Orline, just barely low though.
Still 2-1 here. Sam's making a good effort here. And a really inside ball almost hitting number 10, Mike Binsfield, in the knee.
And that'll be another strike. Counts 3-2, full count here.
Yeah, 2 outs. Sam's got a lot of pressure on him.
So does their batter. That'll be just inside. Man, that looked like a good pitch. But yeah, this ump has had a pretty tight strike zone, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, might have opened up here a little bit.
So now two men on base for Kimball. Bulldogs with 2 outs though, looking to get out of this jam.
12,
Hey, it makes a good thing. We get that force out now at third.
Right, anywhere. And there's a strike.
Sam making a good job at responding here. Little lead at second base for Kimball. Sam's definitely trying to lock the batter's hands here with a lot of inside pitches. Not landing as many as he's hoping.
He might come back with something outside now. See if he can get him chasing.
Absolutely.
And there it is. And the batter just managed to get the barrel on the ball. That'll be a foul ball. Counts 1-2.
Yeah, straight into the dirt behind Oz.
Maybe something off speed coming up.
And a curveball low in the dirt. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 runners on base. Sam still remaining cool and collected. Landing a strike and goes to Luke Johnson, shortstop, who makes a play over to Grant Ludwig at third for the third out.
A nice job by Luke, just staying back there, staying in his stance and fielding that ball cleanly.
Yeah, so far Paynesville's been pretty strong all around here with 3 hits already and no runs for Kimball.
Yep.
Definitely keeping a good defense here.
Yeah, so going into the third inning, the Bulldogs lead it 3-0.
Yeah, Kimball's got to respond here. And Skoog's back out again, hustling over to third base.
Well, starting us off for the Bulldogs this inning will be Sam Hopper again, as he was the last batter last inning, but Levi Bass was caught in a hot box situation, as you remember. And he is 1 for 1 of the day with a run for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, definitely a strong hitter for us.
Yeah, shows you why he's our leadoff.
Definitely a lively crowd here today.
Second baseman Sam Hopper.
And first pitch, just outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Kimball's defense here, not looking so lively.
And as well as the second pitch.
Yeah, it looks like center field and right field are playing really shallow, where the left fielder is out there.
Yeah, it could come back to bite him.
Yeah, the wind has shifted a little bit, going straight towards Kimball's dugout.
There's a high. Looks like he was going to try to do a curveball or off speed or something, but it went way high on him. So it counts 3-0. Second time Hoffer's seen a count like this.
Yeah, he made the most of it last time with a hit.
Right.
Right up the middle, but let's see what he does this time.
And that'll be a 4-pitch walk for Tucker Schultz. As Hoffer manages to get on base both his times up to the plate so far.
Yeah, and that is the second walk here today for Tucker.
Now batting number 1, pitcher Sam Orline.
Yeah, up to bat now is Sam Orline, our pitcher. Orline's 0 for 1, but he did manage to get an RBI in his first at bat.
Pitch right down the middle here for the first strike of the inning for Kimball.
And second pitch is high. 1-1 is the count.
Sam getting a pretty big lead over there. Wonder if he's looking to steal.
I would probably guess so. And he goes. It's going to be close, and he's there. Foot got to the bag just before the throw got there.
Yeah, catcher had it dead on, just didn't have enough heat behind it.
Yeah, so once again, Bulldogs take advantage of that.
Catcher.
And once again, also, Orline with the opportunity to get another RBI here.
Yeah, Kimball's looking pretty static in the field here. Not very chatty.
Counts now 3-1.
Yeah, inconsistent here for the Kimball's pitcher Tucker Schultz here. Big key for them. Batter's been making the most of it here for Paynesville though.
And that'll be another walk for Schultz. And Orline will reach base. Good at bat by him. And up to the plate now is Grant Ludwig.
Number 7, Grant Ludwig.
As we mentioned, one of the power hitters for the Bulldogs, as he's got 2 men now on base.
Yeah, definitely looking for RBIs here. It's 0 outs. It's a great situation to be in. And I'll pitch way outside here for the pitcher. You know, Grant is a pretty large dude. Still a big strike zone for him, but can be a little intimidating.
And it sure doesn't hurt to have that hair.
Yeah, no kidding. Key weapon for him.
There's a solid rip, and that'll get down for a hit.
Line drive out to left for him. Great job advancing the runners.
And Coach Skooks holds Hopper at third base. Now we have the bases loaded with 0 outs for Zach Osendorf. Another threat for the deep ball.
Catcher, number 10, Zach Osendorf.
Zach Osendorf doesn't have much of a speed going for him, but still can make the most out of anything. Looks like Kimball brings in their first and third baseman, but leaves their second and short baseman back.
And there's a solid rip. Oh, it's going to be... That'll be caught. Misjudged initially by the Kimball player in right field.
Made a good play, but advanced Sam Hopford from third to get home on a tag.
Yeah, so a good job there by Zach Osendorf to get a sac fly. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And Sam Hopper will score to make the score 4-0.
Smart base running here for Paynesville.
Right.
Advancing the runner from second to third and scoring Hopfer. Grant Ludwig stayed on first, creating a first and third situation. Definitely looking to create something.
And up to bat now is Luke Johnson.
Another really smart hitter for us. It looks like a delayed steal from Grant Ludwig. Catcher does nothing.
So now with 2 runners in scoring position for Luke Johnson.
Yeah, 1 out still. Kimball's in kind of a tough spot here.
Yeah. Well, especially as a pitcher. I mean, if you start off at every count with a 2-0, 3-0 start, then you have to just lay him in there.
You know,
that makes it tough on the whole defense.
Oh, absolutely. It's really tough to come out of those slumps, and doesn't make it easy. You know, he has 4 points against him in 4 innings, 3 innings, and definitely hard on the pitcher mentally.
Yeah. So again, 3-0 count here.
You know, physically also, get high in the pitch count, arms get sore, and
yeah, it's just stressful.
So I wonder how soon here until Kimball replaces.
We'll see. There's a strike to make the count 3-1.
Although it does look like in certain situations he can land him when he needs to.
Johnson pops it up in the air between shortstop and third, and the shortstop makes the catch.
Yeah, he was swinging for the fences on that one. Just couldn't get a hold of it.
Yeah, tough break. So with 2 outs now, still 2 runners in scoring position on second and third, and Schrader's back up to bat. Schrader's 1 for 1 on the day.
Number 16, left fielder, Zach Schrader.
Yeah, so for this pitcher too, with the 4 runs scored on him, he also has 3 hits against him and 3 walks in 3 innings. Lands a strike here for 0-1 count.
And Looks like that's just inside for ball 1. And that pitch, it goes right to the shortstop. He bobbles it, and Strader's going to be there with ease. Again, that would have been a tough play for the shortstop had he even cleaned it, cleanly fielded the ball. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Strader gets a base hit and scores a run. That's
going to be the first error here for Kimball. Another first and third situation for Paynesville. Definitely making the most of it here.
Number 9, Matthew Leisure.
Zach Schrader with a lot of speed over on first, and Grant Ludwig, really smart runner on third. See what happens. Steals him right away.
Score's now 5-0.
Yeah, this is only the third inning. Really makes you wonder what's going to happen with their pitching, where they stand. And just a reminder to those watching or just tuned in, this is going to be a doubleheader, so there will be another game after this. Just stay tuned, and we'll bring you the insider look on it, I guess.
So again, Matthew Lees are up to the plate now. Counts 1-1 right now. And that'll be a strike right down the middle. There's the ball outside. 2-2 is the count. Bulldogs are going to do some more damage here this inning.
Yeah, 2 outs, though. You either got to land a ball somewhere and hope you get on base or hit a deep one.
And there's a rip up the middle. Shortstop dives, throws. What a play.
From sitting on the ground from second base to shortstop makes it.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible play there by Joe Donne.
Yeah, dove for the ball. Managed to stop it. Got the ball into his hand and just chucked it from his butt, pretty much.
Yeah, sitting straight up like in a lawn chair. Not gonna lie, I was impressed by that one.
Yeah, same.
Definitely got them out of a slump. Yeah.
So, after scoring 2 runs that inning, Bulldogs lead at 5-0.
Definitely a tough inning for them, yet again.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who comes out on the mound for him next inning.
Yeah, and if they don't have the depth either, with this doubleheader, they might have to keep him in, and I don't know how that's gonna work for him.
Might make for a very long day.
And they might have something planned for the second game, but right now they're not in a good spot.
And the first pitch there goes for a ball. No, strike. Right in the outside corner. Nice pitch by Orline. That ball is just in the dirt. 1-1's the count. To number 7, Nick Gustafson, Kimball's leadoff batter. There'll be another ball. And Gustafson manages to foul that one off. 2-2 is the count now. Orline's only allowed 2 hits thus far. Only walked 1. And Gustafson manages to put the barrel of the bat down on that one. That'll get in the gap between Schrader and our center fielder, Lucas Holtz. Schrader rifles it in.
Yeah, another double here against Paynesville.
Now batting number 11, Aaron Service.
Yeah, now batting is number 11, Aaron Service, their catcher. Who takes a swing on the first pitch. And for strike one.
So with Gustafson on second base right now, Kimball does have a chance to get a runner in.
Yeah, see if they can turn it back and get 5. Counts 1-on-1 here with the ball outside.
With the way our Bulldogs defense have been playing these last couple games, though, I highly doubt that they'll be able to score this time.
Definitely a tough squad this year, I tell you what.
Mm-hmm. And he gets him swinging. Strike 2.
Yeah, Schrader playing back a little bit more after getting smoked. Off-speed curveball to the lower left corner of the zone and does make contact with it for a tall fly ball into shallow center where Sam Hopfer, Luke Johnson and Holtz all meet.
Yeah, Luke Johnson manages to make that catch, but there's a little bit of a... Could have been a hassle there if that ball would have been hit any shallower. It could have been a collision, but... Good job by our guys to come out with that out.
Yeah, great communication there at Paynesville. Got 1 out now. Opens up with a curveball right away to the same spot and lands it for a strike. Up to bat's Michael Hoffman, their DH. And it does take a low ball there. Counts 1-1.
And that'll be a strike. And that ball's in the dirt. So the count's now 2-2. Gustafson's still on second. Hasn't really threatened to steal yet. Orland from the stretch. Just inside. Full count now. For number 19, Michael Hoffman.
Full count here. And it looks like a ground ball to Luke Johnson, who makes an easy throw over to first base for an out. 2 outs here with a runner on third. Good scoring position for Kimball, but they got to make the most of it here as number 1, Tucker Schultz, comes up to the plate. They look to him to get a runner in.
Looking to take some revenge from allowing 5 runs already this game.
Yeah, no kidding. See if Sam can put it to bed.
And there's a big swing and a miss from Schultz. Nice pitch by Orline. It's going to be important for Osendorf to keep every ball in the dirt in front of him now. Off-speed pitch.
Doesn't land it. The count's 1-1 now here. 2 outs. Yeah, and definitely Oz needs to keep everything in front of him. You know, even the slightest pass ball you can score on. Tucker Schultz here on the last pitch. Hit a deep fly ball over the barrier on the right field side.
So the count's now 1-2. There's another foul ball. No one's able to get to it as it goes out of play.
Yeah, I just got out there on the cement here in the stadium. Counts 1-2. Tucker isn't making it easy against Sam here.
No. Yeah, he's putting up a good fight so far. Good at bat.
Curveball way inside, you know, turns on that and hits a...
He tried to golf it.
Yeah, hits a nice little grounder over to the left field side foul. Still 1-2 here. Definitely putting up a fight here against Sam. And
another foul.
Another one in the same spot, yeah.
You had pretty solid contact on that one. Is that one out by the batting cage over in left field foul line territory?
Yeah. Shredder moves over a little bit.
Again, the count's just 1-2 right now.
Tries another off speed there. Small grounder to Sam Orland, who makes an easy throw over to Jared at first base to get the 3rd out of the inning. Still scoreless for the Kimball Cubs. Not responding the way they hoped.
Yep. Yeah, great job. Credit goes to the Bulldogs defense right now.
Yeah, definitely putting up a fight here.
And leading off for the Dogs this inning, I believe, will be Jared Kimball, who is 0 for 1 with an RBI today.
Yeah, they still got Tucker Schultz on the mound out there. How do you feel about that?
That has to be a testament to their shortness in that position. I mean, if they had anyone else, you'd think they would definitely put him in with him already giving up 5 runs and looking to struggle right now. But
yeah, 3 hits against them, 3 walks with them.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe they'll be valuing the second game more, but I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose you got to see what happens. And another reminder, Paynesville today is the visitor team. Kimball didn't have their field ready. My guess is water, Kimball definitely has a water issue out there on their fields.
The second game, I think we might switch and be the home team. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll see. So Jared steps up to the plate here. Settles in. And it's a high fly ball out near the third base side of the field. And the shortstop makes another diving play. He's making a highlight reel all for himself right now. Coming all the way over from shortstop position and heading off the third baseman to make that grab. And now up to bat will be Levi Bass after the Kimball Cubs get a out to start the inning. Tough break for Jared Campbell.
Yeah, that pitch went high for a ball here.
And Levi Bass. Second pitch hits it out to left field. And the left fielder just swats it off his glove like he's playing tennis or something out there. And Levi quickly gets a second base in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's going to be another error here for the Cubs. That's going to make another hit for him, too.
Yeah, so the Cubs now with 2 errors, definitely not helping out their pitcher much. And Hoffer clubs one out towards the gap. And that's over the left fielder's head. That's going to easily score Bass, I would think. Nope, Bass is held up as he was a little hesitant to leave from second base.
Left fielder there had a good arm to the shortstop. Bats are definitely going well here for Paynesville.
And Hoffer does a little dance out on second. That's when the Bulldogs are in good spirits.
Oh, yeah. Paynesville here definitely has nothing to frown about. Up 5-0 in the 4th inning.
Now up to bat is Sam Orline.
All around today, Paynesville has been doing really well with their bats, but our defense has really kept everything in line. And that's going to be a weak pop-up right behind the third baseman, which the shortstop ended up getting over to first, and they're in a snowball fight right now to get someone out, and the catcher misses it as they throw home to try to get Levi. And yeah, definitely not a smart move here by Kimball. Early in the season, they definitely got something to work on.
So the Bulldogs score again on that play. Make the score 6-0. And Orline gets another RBI.
They got a runner here for Sam Orline out. This will be number 14.
Now up to the plate is Grant Ludwig, our third baseman.
Yeah, back to the power hitter. Yeah, and the first pitch with the ball here for him.
Ludwig is 1 for 2 on the day.
Looked like another ball that he really turned on out to left field. Grounder on the line.
And that'll be 2 more RBIs for Ludwig. And the Bulldogs get 2 more on the board to make the score a whopping 8-0, blowing it wide open here now in the 4th inning with 3 runs already.
Yeah, I don't know if Kimball has any depth in the pitching position, but we're on him.
Yeah, they continue to keep him on the mound. Schultz, that is.
Yeah, definitely something has to be up with Kimball's roster here. Yeah, at this point, Kimball's looking pretty down out there. This makes you wonder what happened in the offseason to their 11-1 record last year.
Yeah.
Early in the season, though, you never know what could happen.
So now up to bat is Zach Osendorf, who's 0 for 2 but with an RBI.
Yeah, Tucker comes off the mound there to see if he can pick off Grant, and didn't throw over, but looked like Grant was a little late on it. If he would have thrown it, I think he could have had him.
And the count is now 1-0. 1 out only in this inning. So back to first. Ludwig again is there safely.
Yeah, I got to jump on that one there for him.
I think he might just do that on purpose so he can dive and get more dirty, to be honest.
Yeah, loves with the hair still, but he likes getting dirty.
Sure does. I don't know if I've ever seen him slide feet first, to be honest.
No kidding, that's all he does is dive.
Well, he'll be out there as the Kimballs tried to
Got a double play on him there.
6-4-2 double play for the Kimball Cubs. Osendorf not quite able to make it to first there.
Yeah, and speaking of Lud's not sliding, ironically, at second he slid to get an out. It was the sliding. Should have dove.
Well, the Dogs take the field here with an 8-0 lead going into the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, I let a jump here with Paynesville. Yeah, number 14, Grady Fuchs has come up to pinch run in this last inning for Paynesville.
And leading off the inning for Kimball batting will be Grant Garding, first baseman.
Yeah, definitely was a power hitter today, doing well.
Yeah, he went over to Schrader's head last time, and as you can see, Schrader's already backing up quite a bit there.
Yeah, it seems like the outfield in general is kind of going back. Levi, though, in right field is still playing pretty shallow.
Yeah, it seems to be like what Kimball has in power, they kind of lack in speed so far, but...
Yeah, they need nothing short of a miracle here to come back from the 8-0.
That first pitch goes for a ball in the dirt.
Yeah, trying to land another curveball right away for him.
Yeah, I highly doubt if he's going to put anything down the middle.
Yeah, Sam knew what happened last time to him.
There's a solid hit out towards Schrader, who dives for it, loses it for a bit, picks it up and fires into Johnson at shortstop. But again, Garding with a base hit.
Yeah, see if Paynesville here gets a little cocky and gives up a run or two.
They'll find themselves.
Absolutely.
One line from the stretch again.
And that's going to be a strike right down the middle for number 8 up to bat, Zach Garding.
Orline fires over to first.
Short lead there. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish.
Maybe just to break the hitter's groove or something.
Something, I tell ya. Sam making quick work here. Throws one. Pops up right along the right line.
They'll drop in fair territory. That's just out of reach of Bass, who fires into short second baseman.
Right at that first base. Foul line. Tough play for him. Kimball has now 2 runners on base, first and second, with no outs. At number 17, Tyler Stang, their second baseman, comes up to bat. Maybe they can get a couple in here.
And number 17, Tyler Stain.
One line fires away. The ball just barely high.
Fouls it right over the grandstand here. Count here is 0-2 as Orline tries the curveball and diving ground ball for Sam Hopfer at second base, who gets the out at first. One out now with runners on second and third for Kimball. Still a good place for them to be.
Number 10, Mike Paynesville.
Well, to bat now is number 10, Mike Binsfield for Kimball.
Yeah, the right fielder. Bottom of the order here for Kimball. But so far, they've made the most of it with getting their runners on base here.
Yep. And he tries to club that one way underneath it. That'll pop way back out of play.
Count here is 1-1. Sam still keeping us cool. Fastball high for him. That's going to be a ball here. Counts 2-1.
Working fast. Ooh, that's
Pass ball.
Might have hit him.
And the runner didn't go from third. That is surprising. Not a smart move here by Kimball.
A lot of other ball pucks we probably would have went. I don't know.
Absolutely. And, you know, we learned earlier he does have legs underneath him. Just, you know, didn't make that split-second decision.
Yeah, any hesitation, you got to stay.
Yeah, he has a really short lead over at third anyways. And that's going to be a gapper to center field.
Holtz dives for it, and
Makes
throw
it-
goes just over the pitcher's head.
Yeah.
Only one run scores, though. That's
Hey.
fine.
We got 7 to spare.
Yeah.
Although now Kimball has a first and third situation where Skooks is coming out to talk to Sam. Up to bat now is number 12, Zach Strait. And this looks to be the absolute bottom of the order for Kimball, as number 7, Nick Gustafson, their center fielder, is up on deck. Kimball's in a good standing here with 1 out, 2 runners on base. Top of the order coming up. Sam will remain on the mound out there.
Yeah, I think we could definitely try to stick with Sam as long as we possibly can here, even if they do get a couple runs here.
Yeah, and that could have been just a situational talk, you know, to figure out what they want to do. Because this first and third situation, you know, they could have the first baseman steal and score off of him.
And Orline casually throws back to first.
Yeah, it looks like a slow pick move. Wonder if he's coming back quick. Or even trying to get that third baseman to steal.
Yeah, it could be.
And another one. Jared using his height there to get that one for him.
A little bit of a harder throw. Yeah, we might be trying to bait the third base runner here to try to sneak home.
Yeah, they really want to keep that runner, Mike Binsfield, on first base honest. And no steal here for Kimball.
There's only 1 out. I'm not sure why they wouldn't, but that pitch just went just inside for a ball.
See if something happens here for Paynesville. Still no steal again. Looks like they're trying to play a little conservative on the base running here. Maybe catch the catcher off guard.
And that pitch was right down the pipe for strike 1. Counts 1-1.
Still 1 out here. Tries picking him off again. Number 8, Zach Gording over on third base. Still remains there. Still 1-1. Sam definitely slowed down after that. And a swing and a miss here for strike 2.
Yeah, Skoglund could have just gone out there just to relax Sam and make sure he didn't do anything.
Absolutely, and he definitely slowed down after that, so
right, yeah.
Something's up for him.
Yeah, he might have been rushing it just a bit, but yeah, now he's seems to be doing better. Counts 1 and 2.
And a grounder right to the third baseman, Luds, who makes the decision to go for the first base.
And he gets the out at first.
Smart decision there instead of getting in a hot box between home and third, just to get the out, forcing 2 outs now.
Yep. Yeah, especially when you got a nice lead, it's best to get the guaranteed out.
Yeah, you know, you never really know what's going to happen in a hot box, especially at home. You know, not a lot of players close. And, you know, catcher, it's hard to run.
And not a lot of backup. Now Nick Gustafson up.
Yeah, number 7, top of their lineup here, the center fielder. Hasn't been the hottest hitter today, but still looking to get another point on the board for Kimball. That's going to be a low ball on the outside here. 2-0 start for Sam. 2 outs here.
And that'll be another strike.
Yeah, definitely had to land one there. Otherwise, a 3-0 situation for Sam, that's not a good thing for any pitcher.
There's a little grounder to the second baseman, Sam Hoffer. He scoops it up and tosses it to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So good job by the Bulldogs. Quite a bit of a jam. Only allowed 2 runs. Still got a 6-point lead.
Yeah, definitely something happened there for him, but still managed to get out of it without much damage.
Now the hit count is up to Bulldogs with 7, and Kimball surprisingly with 6 hits now. 2 errors, though. That's really cost him on defense.
Yeah. Sam might have gotten a little too cocky there last inning trying to do something. And Kimball has swapped their pitchers now to number 5, Josh Donne. Looks to be the brother of the shortstop here. Definitely smaller.
Younger brother, probably.
Absolutely. Looks to have a little velocity behind him. So far, only 1 pitch, right in the dirt.
Well, Josiah, we have a fan asking if we have any good baseball jokes, and
all right.
As a matter of fact, I do. Josiah, why are frogs good baseball players?
I couldn't tell you.
Because they're great at catching flies.
Oh my. That's a good one. Not gonna lie. That's a good one.
Well, I have another one here. This one might be even better. How do baseball players keep in touch?
I'm gonna guess something with bats. I don't know.
They touch base every once in a while.
Oh.
Well, if we got any laughs out of the viewers online, then we'll take that as a success.
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely looking for the comment section here.
As this new pitcher gets warmed up, we'll have Luke Johnson getting ready with his bat.
Yeah, let's see if they can adjust this new pitcher as Googs hustles out. Yeah, number 5 here, Josh Donne on the mound. Is a smaller guy, but he does have some velocity.
I'm sure he's probably a younger guy too.
Yeah, definitely has a future then.
Maybe a 10th grader.
Yeah, he looks to be a little inconsistent. Not one to paint corners.
We'll see if he can settle in. Now Luke Johnson, one of the only Bulldogs who hasn't reached base yet today. He's definitely due.
Absolutely. You know, new pitcher, it's almost like leadoff batter in the new game.
Yeah. He takes that one for ball 1 inside, right at his ankles.
Definitely going to want to get this pitcher throwing as many balls as they can, you know, to line everyone up and see what type of pitcher he really is.
Yeah, definitely.
And just to remind other viewers, this is going to be a doubleheader game. After this one, there is going to be another game here at Paynesville. Come on out. The burgers smell great. Beautiful weather out. A lot of room in the stands here for you guys.
Yeah, my stomach's kind of rumbling right now.
Yeah, I should have brought money.
I could probably spy some.
Man, I wish I took plastic. 3-0 count here for the new pitcher. See if Luke takes one here. Good start for Paynesville, getting him to throw, seeing what happens, but for their new pitcher, not a great start.
So the count's now 3-1, manages to get a strike there.
And we are warming up a new pitcher over in right field. Seems to be Zach Ossendorf.
Yeah, that'll be his first appearance at the mound this year. And Luke Johnson gets walked. So we have a runner on base, 0 outs here in the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, with Oz being the catcher, looks like Grady Fuchs is going to be going in here as he's all geared up on the side.
That'll be interesting. Grady's a good catcher, young guy, huge future in Paynesville baseball.
Absolutely. He's got an absolute cannon for an arm.
Yeah. So Zach Schrader up to the plate now. And Zach has done some damage today. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI.
Absolutely, and the base running he's had so far, just absolutely crazy. Luke takes a large lead over on first base as Zach takes the one ball to swing at and hits a really high fly ball right over the second baseman's head. 3 of them join together and just bad communication where the ball lands in between all 3 of them.
Yeah, major miscues right there.
Yeah, another error goes down for Kimball.
Now Luke Johnson was kind of stuck in a tough situation there, so we got lucky there. Could have been a double play.
Yeah, he sat in the middle of the 2 bases. If they would have caught it, definitely could have turned into something catastrophic for us.
Yeah, that'll go down for another error for the Cubs.
2 runners on base now, no outs. Matthew Leeser up to bat. And it looks like the pitcher lands the strike for the first pitch here. And that's going to be another strike on the outside. 0-2 here for the pitcher. Definitely not giving any leniency for Matthew here.
Yeah, Matthew so far today is 0 for 2, but he did manage to get on base with a walk. And that's outside for ball 1. Counts 1 and 2.
Definitely tried a breaking ball there in a 0-2 situation.
Yeah. Maybe just experimenting a little bit.
Another pitch down the middle, and Matthew takes a swing at it. It looks like it's going to be a fly ball to the third baseman in foul territory where he gets the out there.
Yeah, that was the old pitcher, Tucker Schultz, with the catch at third base. So now with 1 out, Bulldogs still with runners on first and second.
Yeah, Kimball definitely shuffling their lineups here.
Now up to bat is Jared Campbell. Jared Kimball takes a cut at the first pitch, and that's high in the center field. Center field's having trouble finding it, and he does make the grab. 2 down now.
Yeah, Kimball got out of that pretty quick here with 2 batters. 2 runners on base now here for Paynesville.
Levi Bass up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. And a run scored.
That's going to be a low ball in the dirt for ball 1 here.
Yeah, well, so far this pitcher initially let up some runners on base, but he's bounced back now.
Yeah, no, that could be a lot of nerves for him because he does look like a younger pitcher. This could be his first varsity appearance.
Yeah, certainly.
You know, this early in the season.
And there's a ball low for Bass as the count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, seems to be just having issues finding his groove here.
And the pitch is rip fouled by Levi Bass.
Yeah, Skooks had the duck there. Two-1 here in Paynesville.
And Levi watches that pitch for ball 3. Count goes to 3-1.
Yeah, this pitcher's not in good standing here with Levi. If Levi sinks one to the outfield, they can maybe get Luke in for a run, make it back, and it looks like they're going to walk him on an inside ball.
So Levi Bass manages to reach base again for the second time today. And up to bat next with the top of the order is Sam Hopfer, who is 2 for 3 with a walk and a run scored.
Yeah, bases loaded here. Couldn't ask for any better situation other than a couple less outs. 2 outs, however, so Kimball can come out of this.
Yeah, Hoffer, after his recent struggles at the plate, has now been on base all 3 times today. Pretty impressive.
Absolutely. That's going to be a low ball here for the pitcher again. Eight hits for the Bulldogs today. Definitely got the bats going.
Yeah.
Kimball still has 6 hits. However, they only scored 2, but our defense has really kept us in it so far.
Count for Hopfer is now 1-1. And Hopfer hits to the third baseman, who bobbles it. And there'll be another error for Kimball. Another demoralizing error.
Yeah, that one was a routine play. You know, should have had it. Just came out of his glove. It looked like a bad transfer between hands.
And yet again, Hoffer makes something happen as he reaches base and gets an RBI.
Score here is 9-2. Bulldogs definitely capitalizing on this new pitcher.
Now up to bat, Sam Orline. Sam is 1 for 3, 2 RBIs and a walk. I believe Sam has been on base every time he's been to the plate also.
Count here is 2-2 for Sam. Nope, never mind. That was the last batter. Counts 1-1. Not bad for the new pitcher coming in. Still full bases.
And that ball is outside. Counts out 2-1.
Yeah, Paynesville here. Not a lot of pressure for any of them with the 7-run lead.
Yeah. And he rips that one, and the second baseman makes a diving play. Nice grab by him as the Bulldogs score 1 more to make the score 9-2, going in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, I'm just to remind you of the changes now. We do have Zach Osendorf on the mound and Grady Fuchs behind the plate. Grady Fuchs is an up-and-coming sophomore for us. Phenomenal guy, though.
Yeah.
A lot of hustle here by the Bulldogs. You know, nothing to hang their head about so far.
Yeah.
Great game by them. Defense is incredible.
I know if I was out there, I'd be pretty psyched right now.
Oh, absolutely.
For the second game, though, it's hopefully they don't get too far ahead of themselves and just take it inning by inning, you know?
Yeah, you know, after this first game, they need to reset.
Yep. Yeah, whole new game. Nothing carries over.
Yeah, other than the pitcher-catcher switch here, no changes in the field.
And it looks like for Kimball, number 11, Aaron Service will be their first batter.
And actually, correction, Sam Orland was moved to center field for Lucas Holtz.
Yeah, sounds pretty comfortable out there. That's where he started the season at, so.
Yeah, definitely a great position for him. He's got a lot of speed underneath him.
Good job by Lucas Holtz, though, stepping in and making some plays out there in center.
Let's see if Zach Osendorf can respond better than the Kimball pitcher here today. He'll open up with a strike right on the pipe against batter number 11, Aaron Service.
Osendorf's probably one of the stronger throwers on the whole team right now.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of velocity underneath him. Not a whole ton of movement behind his balls, but he definitely gets people with the speed.
Yeah, everything tails just a little bit, being that he is a sidearm thrower, so it's a little bit different than what these hitters are used to.
Yeah, definitely a different rhythm from most pitchers for him.
Mm-hmm. And there's 2 foul balls so far. Counts 0-2.
Doing a great job opening up here.
And Aaron Service manages to get a bat on the ball. And that'll be a base hit as Ludwig not able to make a play.
Nah, it just looked like a little bobble. Not a whole lot of big deal there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Osendorf, you're kind of disappointed right now, but I'm sure you can shake it off.
Yeah, definitely still not a lot of pressure for him, though, with the 9-2 lead
Right,
here.
yeah, this is a good time to start your season as a pitcher with a big cushion.
Big swing here for number 19 for Kimball. Michael Hoffman, the DH. Could hear the wind coming off of that from up here.
Yeah.
Wide ball here for Osendorf.
Yeah, his balls have such a different trajectory compared to normal pitchers. They come across the plate rather than over the plate.
Yeah, no kidding. It's definitely tough to adapt to a new pitcher, you know, that fast.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a strikeout for Osendorf. First strikeout of the game, I believe.
Yeah, looking even. And Michael is not happy about that as he walks off sulking. Oz here doing a great job responding from that one batter.
Number 1, Tucker Schultz comes up to the plate.
Yeah, pitcher versus pitcher here. Looks like a great run.
Schultz had a nice at bat his last time up and managed to get on base. Hits a slow roller to second baseman Sam Hopper. He scoops it up, makes the play at first. And the Bulldogs get one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Grady folks here still looking strong behind the plate. 2 down now here with a batter on second as number 20, Grant Garding, comes up to bat. First baseman has had a pretty good day here. Got on base a couple times. Deep bomb over Zach Schrader's head and left.
Yeah, again, you can see Schrader backed up quite a bit there for this guy.
Yeah, definitely doesn't want to get burned again.
Looks like Hoffman was sort of baffled there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Gording. A little bit of a hesitation on that last swing.
Yeah, with Oz's velocity, you can't hesitate on this. It's you got to make up your decision in the blink of an eye.
Well, you know it's springtime when you can see the tractors plowing the fields back in those fields behind Teals there.
Yeah, no kidding. Better than the manure.
Yeah. That pitch was a little inside there. Counts now 2-1. 2 outs for the Bulldogs.
Still a runner on second base here for Zach Osendorf. Weak swing there. You know, check the swing halfway through. Still made contact with it. Foul ball towards the Paynesville dugout.
Yeah, you can tell Garding's a little frustrated with himself right now, trying to figure out Osendorf.
Yeah, it looks like he has no idea what to do up there with a check swing. Counts 2-2. 2 outs.
Osendorf fires away. That's just high for a ball.
Full count here. Let's see if Oz can land a strike and get us out of the inning.
And there's a roller. That'll be just foul as Grant scoops it up on the other side of the third base line. So Garding continues the battle here. He's fouled off at least 3 of them.
Yeah, full count here again. Definitely not making it easy to get rid of him.
And Osendorf makes a leaping grab as Garding hits it right back at him.
Yeah,
great play by Osendorf.
Yeah, bringing the skills from basketball this morning in the UBA.
Yep.
Yeah, just a reminder to everyone, there is a UBA one-on-one basketball league here in Paynesville, streaming live on YouTube.
Yep. One-on-one Basketball Association is where the triple OBA comes from. And yeah, we stream live daily at 11:20 on school days. And it is now playoff time. And we're winding down the season, so I was getting pretty excited.
Yeah, and if you have Instagram, Paynesville_OBA, find all the latest news on there.
Yes, sir. We also recently got an article in the paper, so thanks to Michael Jacobson for that. That was a great article.
Yeah, you can find us there. That gives all the information for us, too.
Yeah, and the YouTube channel is OOOBA, Official Video Content. If you search OOOBA, you'll find it. I also encourage you to subscribe to Paynesville Studios on YouTube.
Yeah, don't fall behind on the Paynesville baseball.
Well, Josh Donnan continuing to get that arm going there, it looks like.
Beautiful day for baseball, honestly. A little bit of wind still. Pretty strong, coming right across the bases.
Well, here in the box, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Sun beating down on us. It's warm.
And getting ready to come to the plate as batter is Spencer Imholt.
Skooks again with a lot of hustle as he goes and retrieves a pass ball from the catcher and throws it back to the pitcher here. Yeah, it looks like they got a different batter in here, number 18, Spencer Imholt.
With Andrew Wendt on deck. And Spencer steps in, takes ball one, good eye.
Yeah, great time to get these reserve players in the game.
Right. Yeah, Spencer was a great pitcher for us. He pitched a shutout game on Monday.
One of these last days, yeah.
Actually, check that. I don't believe it was a shutout, but
it was still a good game.
Yeah, a great game either way. He got the win. Didn't allow any more than one run for sure.
Yeah, definitely a great way to open up Paynesville baseball.
Yep. Yeah, so the countdown for Spencer is 3-1. Yeah, in high school it's certainly tough to play a full game. We have a fan asking on the stream right now who's going to be the champion of the one-on-one basketball association this year.
And you know what? I'm going to speak for you here because you are in the tournament bracket. So I don't know how fairly you can speak about this.
Okay.
But, it really could go anywhere, with these brackets. So far, there's only one bracket remaining or so?
Yeah, the last perfect bracket was actually knocked out today as Zach Osendorf beat Grady Fuchs.
Yeah, very unpredictable league so far.
Yeah, it's tough to say who's going to win it. Anyways, Spencer Imholt just drew a walk. Good at bat for him as he's on first.
Yeah, brought up to a full count and still made the most out of it.
Andrew Wendt up to bat now as he takes ball one. Good eye.
Andrew definitely commits himself to a lot of Paynesville sports here.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew's done a great job managing and such for football, basketball, pretty much everything. And he's probably the biggest sports guru in the school.
Yeah, if you want to know something about sports, you ask him and he'll let you know in a heartbeat.
Sure will. Well, the count's now 1-1 for Wendt. And he makes a strong cut at that one. That'll be just foul.
Yeah, right over the Paynesville dugout. It counts 1-2 here. Still 0 outs. It looks like Ryan Wisted is on deck here after Andrew.
Yeah, Ryan will be making his first appearance here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, coming off a suspension. Counts 2-2 here for Andrew.
And Andrew swings and misses just off on that one. He's retired.
Yeah, keeps his head up though.
Here's Ryan Wisted. He's been a good player for us over the years.
Yeah, definitely see what he's going to do here for his first at-bat of the season.
He's a strong hitter.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's just inside for ball one.
I tell you what, he absolutely swings for the fences on anything he does.
Sure does, yeah.
Looks like a equipment malfunction here for the catcher. And swaps gloves and comes right back out.
Well, the count's now 1-0 for Ryan Wisted. As he settles in, takes the pitch, and
big swing. Doesn't make the best contact on it, but gets it out.
Yeah, drops into a gap for a base hit. Nice job by Ryan Wisted as he advances Spencer to second.
Yeah, right in front of that right fielder. Zach Schrader now up to hit.
Again, Schrader's had a huge day so far. He's got an RBI already. He's reached base a couple times. And that's down the middle for a strike. So the Bulldogs can reach the double digits here in this game.
Yeah, they definitely could with 2 runners on base. Man, we got the meat of the lineup coming up.
And here's the pitch. He kind of golfs that one. That's a hit.
Same spot as Ryan out there.
And we got Spencer Mold round the base. He's coming home, and he'll be upstanding.
Yeah, it looks like the right fielder there made a little bit of an error after he picked it up and dropped it. Giving just enough time for Ryan to get from second to third. Another first and third situation. But this late in the game with such a big lead, will Scoogs do anything with it?
Yeah, so 10-2 is now the score. Very, very impressive hitting performance so far from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, their bats have definitely been great today.
Now to bat is Grady Fuchs' first at bat of the game. First at bat as a varsity starter too, or varsity player. And swings away, fouls it off.
Yeah, Zach tried stealing there, but foul ball, so he trotted back to first base.
Fuchs seeing if he can get his first varsity RBI as well today. And that's low. Good eye.
Yeah, it definitely has a great eye for the bat. 1-1 here. Still 1 out, 2 runners on base.
And he rips that pitch to center field. Center field is right there for the grab, though. Unfortunate.
Ryan tags up and goes home. It looks like...
And he slides and gets there. High throw from the shortstop, I believe.
Yep, catcher just couldn't get his glove on it. Advancing Schrader to second base there.
So good job by Grady Fuchs to get the RBI.
Yeah, great start for him at varsity level.
And again, Bulldogs just scored again. Makes the score 11-2. And Zach Schrader is now on second base.
2 outs here now. Yeah, not a great job by Kimball's pitching here today. You know, 2 different pitchers, you know, still letting us put up a lot of points.
Really all around, they've looked pretty shaky.
Yeah, how do you feel they're going to respond in the second game?
Second game, well, it can't be much worse, so I would guess there's going to be some improvement, but we'll see in terms of their pitching.
Yeah, maybe they're hiding a secret weapon. We never know.
Yeah. Well, Jared Campbell up to bat. Now he just fouled off the first pitch. Counts 0-1.
Rielsen couldn't get his hands on that one like earlier.
Campbell's over 3 on the day, but with an RBI, he's done a nice job.
That's going to be a ball outside for a 1-1 count now.
And so far, the Bulldogs have scored in every inning so far.
Yeah. Definitely making the most of everything.
There's an inside pitch. 2-1's count.
Yeah, Jared almost took that one.
I almost wore it.
Schrader still on second. 2 outs.
And there's a high foul ball. That's out of play.
Yep, top of the stadium. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs. Zach Schrader still on second base. Yeah, the Cubs here, 4th inning, had something going, just couldn't keep it going for the rest of the game.
Yep. And there's a swing and a miss by Campbell as he's retired as a strikeout.
That's going to be the 3rd out here.
Well, the Bulldogs strand 1, but scored 2 more to really pile it on here. Scores now 11-2. Well, up to bat for Kimball this inning is number 6, Jake Tranvig. Just coming into the game now for the Cubs. We'll see if Osendorf can carry over his performance from last inning and keep zeros up on the board. And his first couple pitches. Go for a ball and a strike. Counts 1-1. And that'll be a strike. Got him swinging. Counts now 1-2. And he retires that batter.
Yeah, great job by Osendorf so far.
Osendorf already with 2 strikeouts. Now up to bat, number 17, Tyler Stang.
Yeah, second baseman, really strong today.
And that'll be another strike. Osendorf certainly on a roll right now.
Counts 1-1 here.
And there's another strike. Counts 1-2 now. See if we can get another K.
Yeah, definitely doing a great job.
And there's a foul ball out of play.
Yeah, let's see if Levi makes a correction on that.
And he might fade a little bit towards the foul line now. A lot of these batters have been way behind Oz's pitches.
Yeah, he definitely carries the heat behind him. That's for sure.
Again, we're now in the bottom of the 6th inning. First game of a doubleheader. Luke Johnson scoops up that ball, throws it to first, and Campbell gets a tag on him. Nice play by both men.
Yeah, I mean, Jared's a tall man, but he still had to jump for that one. Managed to get back and make the tag still with the foot on base.
Yep.
So, great job by him.
Yeah, he's done a very solid job so far this year at first base. Getting pretty much everything in front of him.
Let's see what Oz makes out of number 10 here. Mike Binsfield.
He's Kimball's right fielder. Well, first pitch goes for a strike. And another strike. Continues to baffle these hitters.
Yeah, 0-2. He's definitely coming out strong against these guys.
Oh, yeah. That'll be just outside. Good waste, though.
Yeah, a little low there. Grady made a good job backhand save there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Osendorf comes back to start some game this year.
Yeah, does a really good job.
And he retires another batter looking.
Confident ending there.
So 1, 2, 3 for Osendorf and 2 strikeouts in the inning.
And that looks to be the ending of the first game here. 11-2 Paynesville.
Yeah, great game to start it off, and they will come up with another game soon. Second game will also be 6 innings.
Yeah, so there's going to be a quick break here, but stay on, and we'll keep you guys updated.